can't, like, they just were just like, hey, here we go. It's her. She did it. Definitely her. Like, you can't, you gotta, I don't know, they made it too obvious that it wasn't Liv Morgan.
I think ultimately it's going to be revealed Bianca had something to do with it.
That's kind of feeling how they're going with this, especially after the results of Monday, which we'll kind of get into a little bit later.
And what I would do, because I'm an asshole, uh, I would have it be revealed that Bianca's the one behind it, and then I would do like a shoot slash reel segment. Be like, yeah, you big and strong and everything, but you can't carry a match to save your life.
Oh, that'd be
You'll never be
fucked
able to
up,
call a match because you're not mentally strong enough to call a match.
bro.
People gotta tell you what to do and how to do it, and you even can't even get that right. So you're weak, so I decided to beat your ass.
I kind of also felt like I doubt they're gonna do this. This is me again. The baby's cooking right now, but I'm not gonna give them this one. I thought, you know what? It's not Naomi working by herself, but I also don't want to just put Bianca in there. Like that would just seems kind of too also on the nose. What if someone else was working with Naomi? This could be the time to bring up Metaphor, Takara Jackson, and Lash Legend. Like you could definitely, because there's no way you can give any thought of relevance of Naomi getting beat by Jade getting beat by Naomi. Y'all saw that in the damn match. That woman just got that shit beat out of her that entire 2 minute run in. Like for me, it was the pump kick to the damn elimination chamber pod.
Yeah.
That was it for me. Oh God, Jesus! Like half those pods, they're strong as shit apparently because she was getting slammed to each and every one of them.
It's like strong plexiglass.
Yeah, I was like, who was it that got thrown into it? Was it Shawn Michaels? I know someone got thrown through it one time, and they had to like bring that person early.
Many of people have.
Oh my God! And then when she closed the pod door on this chick, God, that was wild. Like again, they set that thing up beautifully. And the first person in the match was officially in the match was Bianca. And I'm like, how does this chick like what are we gonna do? Like she could easily eliminate herself from this match right now. She was trying to leave the cage, but they had already shot it. And Liv Morgan was like, oh nah. We take advantage of this real quick. I mean, I gotta say, like, first and foremost, shout out to Liv Morgan, who again we all know I love. She was the MVP of that match. Y'all thought Naomi got her ass beat, but Liv Morgan, god dang. That girl was getting whooped and thrown into the cage and shit, and the whelps on her body, even throughout the match. Like, those hair whoops are nothing to be played with. Like, if you've never seen Bianca Belair whoop someone with her hair in real life, it sounds like a damn gunshot. I saw Sasha Banks get it at Mania a couple of years ago. It is very vicious. Like, I'm shout out to anyone that had to take that spot because it is not like a fun time.
Yeah, Liv. Yeah, was number one and was always until the end. So probably a good 40-45 minutes. Not the easiest thing to do, and that especially in an environment where you're going into the cage and the plexi
Mm-hmm.
and that outside, even though it's covered, it's harder than the ring is.
Oh yeah, like I was watching like little old school videos where like the wrestlers watched like the first elimination chamber and shit. They're looking at these people now like, oh, they have it easy. They have a little mat and shit, which is still not. It's not a fun mat to land on, but like they didn't have the mat. Triple H and Shawn Michaels and RVD, yeah, they had steel. That's what they landed on. Just roll off the steel. It's fine, guys. It'll live. And they said they had no, like, they didn't have prior knowledge of how it was going to work. Like, they literally just went out there and experienced it for the first time just in real time. But, yeah, other highlights in the match, I definitely have to say, Roxanne Perez definitely had a nice little showing for herself. And one of her biggest matches so far on the, well, she's not on the main roster officially, but she's definitely just getting more TV time and everything. I can see her getting moved up after Mania. Like, that'd be a nice little call up and everything. Which I don't get how they do these NXT call ups. Like, you'll see the wrestler on NXT for like a match, and then they'll be on WWE 3 or 4 matches and still go back to, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's, I don't know, back in the good old days when you got moved up from NXT to the main roster, you stayed there.
Yeah.
Now they're like, now when you see the Baileys and the Baileys and like the Charlottes go down, they're doing it for fun. They're doing just like kind of give back and pop a rating and stuff. So weird.
They got people waking up, joining in.
Yes. I will not chop the bottle with one of my swords. Maybe 3K. I might think about that. Just saying.
You better learn how to swing. You better learn how to swing that sword first.
Get a job. Okay, I'll work on that. Maybe one day I'll get a job. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I think we set up a couple of feuds for Mania season in this match alone. I kind of felt like that's what they were gonna do. I mean, I honestly am like, Liv Morgan eliminated half the field by herself. Liv Morgan was that chick for real. I'd have loved to have seen, like, Bayley eliminate Roxanne or either, like, you know what, like, that match is going to probably happen at Mania. And I'm pretty sure we're also going to get the Alexa Bliss, Raquel Gonzalez, well, Rodriguez, whatever she's calling herself now, taking on Alexa and Nikki Cross. I mean, I feel like that's where we're going with that. Like,
that works.
They got some time. They got a little bit of time, but they gotta
build it.
They gotta hurry up and put this thing together. So ultimately, Bianca won the match. So I was already open one in my prediction videos because I really was like, I had no idea where this was gonna go. I know Roxanne was gonna win it. I knew Bayley was gonna win it. But also was like, do we really want to see at the time Liv Morgan taking on Rhea Ripley again?
No.
Again, at the time. Things have changed, everyone. Slight spoiler for Raw. But, yeah, overall, Bianca got the win, and I don't know, I kind of now want to see what they do with this character now. Like, I think you can do something with it. I honestly think Jade actually might be a bigger factor in WrestleMania. Just saying. But anyway, first match out the way. We started off hot, but then we had this match that we all knew where it was going to go. We had the tag team match between Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton taking on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Like, did we really... This is going to be like a 2-minute talk, honestly. Did we really think Trish Stratus and Tiffany were going to lose? They even said, Michael Cole himself said, Trish Stratus has never lost in Toronto. Spoiler alert, she didn't lose this match either.
Michael Cole would be wrong. She lost to Charlotte Flair at SummerSlam 19. Michael Cole is wrong a lot.
And, oh, wow. Okay, fact check. Fly John's here, you know. See, look all know. Y'all learned something today. But, yeah, I mean, I was actually just more thankful at least, like, Candice LeRae didn't injure someone, which she almost did. She got close. It's like, with that leg spot, well, didn't have Tiffy time at WrestleMania.
Because Nia is like, I'm part of the biggest family in wrestling. I can do what I want to get away with it.
Oh yeah, Nia, especially like
fire me.
She's gotten better at least. She's not out here sending women to the hospital anymore, so that's. I mean, she's still not safe by any means, but she's not to that level where.
Yeah. Like, I would do a different ending move, honestly.
That move looks insane, like.
Because she hits that wrong, especially on one of these girls that are like 110 pounds. That's a wrap.
Oh, it's not PartyMonster India. There was no popcorn in the house. I actually did not get a chance to go to the movies yesterday because a table messed up all my plans to enjoy popcorn, and I had to settle for Parmesan chicken, just saying. Would have loved that damn popcorn though. That's all I ever want in life is popcorn. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was like a throwaway match. I mean, if I was there, I would have probably gone to the bathroom at that match and everything, or maybe got all my shirts and everything. And I'd love,
or getting some food.
yeah, I'd love Tiffany, I love Trish, but we're good. We know where this is gonna go. Oh yeah, I did choke on popcorn that month. Like it was not fun that day.
And the fact that Nia took the pinfall was shocking.
Which made no sense. And what do we have Candice in there for? Candice out there supposed to take the pin.
Yeah.
She had one job. Not kill anybody and take the pin. Well, two jobs technically.
Don't kill anyone, don't take the pin.
And I like Candice LeRae. Like, I mean, if I went to like a wrestling meet and greet and her like thing was like $10 or like maybe $5, I'd get a picture with her. Not 20. No, 20's a little bit sketchy. I might have to reevaluate my pocket that day. But yeah, that one, again, throwaway match. Didn't really need to spend much time on it. So moving right along, we had what I thought was going to be the match of the night, an unsanctioned match. Or was I always mess up the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, unsanctioned. Yeah. Okay, we got it.
It was like a huge hockey fight between two Canadians that hate each other.
Oh, definitely Violet Myers on that one. Bruh, for a match that's unsanctioned, they definitely go out of their way to make it look like a legit match then. They play their music. They give them entrance time. They even let them go out there and do what they gotta do for X amount of time. And there's no way to justify this match. Like, it's definitely a must watch. Those two men beat the shit out of each other the entire match. You knew it was going to happen, and I was here for it. I loved every single minute of it. Like, that's just pure violence at its best and most beautiful form. Like, they went out there and they did their thing. Like, you already know you're going to get some great spots between both of these guys. Like, they don't care about their bodies or safety. Safety second. They just say, let's go.
One of the funny spots of the match, the hockey stick in the mouth.
As a teeth person, that kind of, I mean, I felt for that one. I was like, oh, Jesus. Y'all hockey
time
players,
to go to the dentist after this.
Y'all are, I might get hockey is a thing, but Jesus, like y'all are, although he's a Brie Bella guy, so definitely still Violet on that one. I'm all about Brie mode. She likes to party and drink. You'd be BFFs. But yeah.
You couldn't afford what she drinks, so.
It's fine. It's all.
She's drinking that high fancy class shit.
Not early Brie. Early Brie was out here drinking. She not. Well, I guess she was a tequila girl. I'll take Beatbox over Violet Myers. Especially Violet Myers now. Like Violet Myers 5 years ago, 10 years ago, different story. But yeah, I feel like how we were now devoted to talking about corn stars in my choice. But yes, I think my favorite spot was the barbed wire match. And I've heard different opinions on this with that real barbed wire. I want to say, for the safety of both people, no. But also, these people don't really care about their safety so much, so I could easily see it being real. But because Kevin Owens went head first into the damn thing and didn't have a scratch on him.
So it's not real.
It can't
because
be.
he would have been cut up.
I mean, look at Mankind. Mankind was going through barbed wire all the time, and he was all kinds of getting messed up back in this time. But I mean,
his scars have scars.
Oh yeah, I feel for that dude. Like that dude is PartyMonster's red hat. I am not wearing a red hat today. I might wear a red hat later. I have multiple hats, everyone. Like I have lots of hats. Like for as many shoes, there are hats to go with them. Just leaving it out there.
Yeah, I can testify to that. He probably has at least 500 hats.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Might do a hat collection video. Just kidding. Oh, I could. That would just. Y'all get to 4K, we'll do a hat collection video. That will take forever to do.
That's a week.
Yeah, that's a
worth
week
of videos.
You know what, guys? I'm not. That's what the shoes. I can't just do a full-on shoe collection video because that would just be hours of you just sitting there watching me talk shoes. we'll break it down accordingly. We'll do ones, and I've kind of got an idea how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I think this is probably at this point like the match of the night. Like I was here for it. Like
And the thing that you gotta think about is, and this is, it's such a risky spot because it looks devastating. But if you if you miss, you're talking about paralyzation. If you miss, you could be talking about death. The the power bomb to the apron spot.
jeez,
If
that
you don't hit that correctly, it's a life changer.
jeez. Now we got Party Monster katanas. Jesus, y'all are wild. Make sure you guys all subscribe and everything. Like, everyone that named Party Monster have hit that subscribe button already at this point. I would hope. Well, I really did make Party Monster trending on YouTube. That's insane. But yeah, like okay, I always feel like that apron spot is really weird. Like I always kind of cringe when I see it because I'm like, bruh, your back is all the way messed up now. Like not it like that's not coming from a wrestling standpoint, but like as a life standpoint, you are going to feel that for days on end.
Oh yeah, ice baths, massage, therapy, like that's not even a guarantee that's gonna make it better.
Sir, I'm not trying to be funny, but do you not see how many people name themselves Party Monster? How many people are calling themselves Party Monster for 405? I'm just saying. I'm
Probably could count on one hand.
yes. But thank you for watching me. Please hate watch my entire video, like my video, and subscribe. Thanks. Even dislikes help too. Party Monster's teeth. Okay, now he changed it. This guy. But anyways, I got this one right. I knew Kevin Owens was gonna win. He needed this win more than anything. I was just honestly waiting for the big surprise of the match, which was a returning Randy Orton. That was really awesome, and I'm a Randy Orton fan, so I was glad to see him back actually. And I know we're gonna be cooking a little bit for WrestleMania and everything, and I know that's gonna be a match at some like that has to be a match. Like there's no way.
Oh, that yeah, KO and Randy at Mania is happening, and when he was lining up for the punt kick, I was like, "Oh, I know
you can't waste that spot. You can't waste that spot.
I know he's not gonna hit it, but it'll be epic."
Mm-hmm. You know it's coming, guys.
Well, I'll tell you this: if KO needs some time off, that's exactly how you do it.
He deserves it. Like
You have Randy win with the punt kick.
yeah.
Because usually when you get punted, you're out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
That was the best thing that ever happened to Bray Wyatt. He got punt kicked while he's Husky Harris, and then he came back as Bray Wyatt.
Oh, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like I remember when Orton would just break out that move like it was like water. It would just everyone can get it at any given moment. He would just like punt kick people. Just you could be like the sound guy, just chilling in the back, get punt kicked.
Shawn Michaels was the first one to get it.
I remember when Stephanie got it. And I was like, God dang, this man is a savage. Ball Randy Orton was a menace. He was just built different. I'm not him. Okay. I think my numbers say otherwise, but that's cool. I appreciate your opinion. Very little, but you're there. Okay, guys. So now we have the match of the night.
Oh, gosh.
We had to go there. We knew what time it was. I was like, okay, cool, WWE. You're doing great right now. Granted, at that point, they were kind of teasing the whole Cody's whole thing. I was like, I don't think it's going to happen before the match. That would make no sense. Because I feel we all kind of felt we knew what Cody's going to say. But regardless, we had the men's match up next. We had Logan Paul, CM Punk, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and John Cena. And my pick for this one was CM Punk, but I was wrong, fortunately. And yeah, so kicking things off, we had Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre.
Oh, we're going to talk about Logan Paul coloring on the pod.
Okay, first of all, those that don't know, Drake was actually out there. It's Toronto, it makes sense. I didn't know Drake watch wrestling like that, so that's really cool actually. PartyMonster's black ass. Jesus, y'all are getting insane now in the chats. But appreciate the engagement. YouTube loves it too. But yeah, he was like and he always does this in any like pod like situation. He'll like draw weird random shit in the pod. Like he drew Ovia, which is Drake's clothing brand. So I don't know if you guys are watching this, you probably watch wrestling and know a little bit about fashion and stuff. So you got that reference. But yeah, and also Logan Paul bringing an American flag to the ring. This guy, he different. Like
he loves to troll people.
He does. Gosh, that man.
He does it like a job.
Yeah, like he's good at his job. You actually want to punch this man in the face. I mean, you're probably already there. You knew who Logan Paul was before the wrestling thing kicked in, but yeah, he's a different individual, and he's gifted in the ring. So it's like you can't hate this dude, but you can hate him. It's easy, but you still gotta respect this dude as far as like his athletic abilities and the fact that he gets it. Like this is an influencer turned wrestler, but he actually respects the business. He actually puts that time, and he always does these moves that you're like, how is he doing this? For so many, only a couple years of wrestling experience.
He's got like less than 20 matches that are televised so far.
But he has about at least 5 moments that went viral. That Ricochet spot always will come to my mind first, because I was there live watching the shit. I'm looking at Ricochet jump. I'm looking at Logan jump. It looked like something out of a damn Marvel movie, like that, or that movie hit last year with LA Knight in SummerSlam, where he jumped on the ring, turned backwards, and flipped. It was crazy. That man is just different. So anyway, we had Seth Rollins kicking things off with Drew McIntyre, and it was just on. Like, this is probably one of my favorite versions of Elimination Chamber. Like, the participants, they all were, for the most part, they all hate each other, especially Drew, Seth, and Punk. Like, I'm surprised they didn't start off with Seth and Punk. You easily could have did that. You could have started.
Punk's not going 45 minutes.
True. Man, I didn't think about it either. Like, well,
he's gassed.
He will get gassed
by 20, 22, 23 minutes. He's about done.
Who was third in the match? Was it Logan or was it no? It was
Damian.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I knew Damian was gonna win. I mean, he's just not quite there yet. And I also don't want this character to grow like stale, or because you have something there, but they just they just feel like it's hot and cold with them. Like they gave him that moment last year's WrestleMania where he cashed in and won the title. I think cool, great. But then they had him kicked out of Judgment Day, which I really didn't get. Like I hate. Well, I'm not that big of a fan of Judgment Day 2.0.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's not the same.
They are not a threat. They're a joke.
It's like, hey, I love Saved by the Bell, but I hate Saved by the Bell to college years. It's not the same anymore. You can't do it. I mean, do you love Liv Morgan? Yes. But do you love Rhea Ripley a little bit more? Who did you really take as a threat? Who would you have in your corner if you're going to a street fight right now? I'm taking
Rhea all day.
I'm taking Rhea. So Rhea, different. And then they replaced Damian with Carlito.
That's a joke.
I was like, bruh, one of these things are not like the other. He's like the Screech of that group, no offense.
Yeah.
He just doesn't quite fit in with Zach Kelly and Slater.
Nope.
And Jesse. God dang, but that match was a really good, intense match. Like, everyone brought it in that match. Like, they were going for it out there. So Logan actually, I think, got the first elimination of Damian Priest. No. Drew was first. Drew was the first one to get eliminated.
I could go on a tirade about this.
And I know where you're going with that. I am not going to read that name, but thank you anyway. Bring back the $1 million belt. That was one of my favorite belts. So that's really cool. Everyone like and subscribe, by the way. We have 4 people with only 2 likes. Math isn't mathing right now. But anyway, yeah.
Should I do my Drew McIntyre impersonation on this?
Do it.
Are you bloody kidding me? I'm gonna lose to the bondage Undertaker again? What's my booking? I lose to the Usos by roll-ups. Are you bloody kidding me? I'm Drew bloody McIntyre.
Hey, I got a like. Thanks, guys. More likes, though. All the likes. But yeah, I know that man's big pissed. I'm like, what is this man? I know they're setting up him and Damien for Mania.
And if Drew does not beat him, I'm regretting signing that extension. What the living fuck are they doing to Drew McIntyre?
But I heard giving him the damn.
The man is 6'7", 275, muscle. Got to look like you build a startup wrestling company. That's the type of dude you want in the on the front lines of it.
I'd rather be in 3MB still at this point.
Oh my gosh! If I never hear that reference again, I'm good.
2 of the 3 of them got title belts. 2 of the 3 of them were world champions.
Not Heath.
That was the only one. Come on, W. You could have gave us that moment. Same with the New Day. But New Day, I feel like it's more believable. I could see Big E's a big individual. I could see him as a champion. I could see Kofi as a champion. But we're never going to see Xavier as a champion. I'm sorry, Xavier Woods.
And he's good enough to be.
Yeah.
That's the shame of it.
And that's the shitty thing about they're not having the scramble match anymore. Because you could have gave wrestlers like him or that moment.
In that situation.
Yeah, it would be in the record books.
He's been a heavyweight champ.
But nope.
But yeah, but back to the Drew thing, it's like, I mean, he's also both Uso brothers by roll-ups.
Bruh.
He's lost. He got eliminated at a Rumble. Then loses his surprise roll-up here.
You're making it feel like a damn goof for real. Like, this man had the Money in the Bank. I mean, great, you had him in a great little program with CM Punk, but which he lost, by the way.
Which he should have gone over. Why are you putting on an old man over that don't have much time? Like, all right. I know, like, in reality, fights can be won a lot of different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Drew McIntyre, look at CM Punk. Who's your money on a real fight?
Definitely Drew.
Yeah. Like, he can hold Punk off with his height.
Yeah.
And his power, like this, him once really good in the right spot, it's over.
I mean, honestly, I think they're about to kill this character for real. Like, no offense, like, if someone can be like, you don't believe or take him seriously anymore like the way they're using this dude right now. I don't know what they can do for him at Mania. I mean, he's gonna get the win probably against Damian Priest.
He has to win. If he does not win, dude.
But what would that accomplish for him though? Not much of anything.
It'll
get him a win, yes.
Big win at Mania.
Uh-huh. He's had big wins at Mania, though.
And then start building some momentum.
He has a championship win. Well, granted, it was that.
Yeah, he won it for 5 minutes, and then
No, I'm talking about like the COVID year when he beat Brock.
Yeah, but that sucked because no fans got to be there.
They didn't get to. I mean,
like, can you imagine winning your first heavyweight title and no fans?
Yeah, that's some shit. Like that really. Like, granted, I'll get WWE. They held it down during that year. Like, it sucked because we were supposed to get Money in the Bank locally, and we didn't because of 2020 being a thing. Thanks, COVID. Appreciate you on that one. But yeah, and he won the Rumble. That was pretty cool. But I don't know. I would have loved to have seen him. Like, he got a moment for 5 minutes at last year's Rumble, or last year's Mania, I should say. And then they took it from him again. They said, hey, hold my cheesesteak.
They got screwed over and over and over, and they're still going.
He is probably the heel that has the most, his character makes the most sense heel-wise.
Yeah.
This man keeps getting screwed every opportunity he gets. If someone else, if there's another Soul Collector, I could see it being his. That would make so much sense. There's another wrestler I can see it doing it too, but again, we'll get on that a little bit later. But yeah, that man has all kinds of justifications for it. He's a great heel because it makes sense why he's angry.
And the thing on the mic, he doesn't tell lies either.
Yeah.
A lot of heels lie.
Mm-hmm.
Drew actually doesn't.
I don't know why they have him still obsessed with CM Punk. He's doing the CM Punk sit even just last week.
Yeah. We need to move on from that.
We need to just break away from each other.
But what was great was, Drew got a little bit of revenge after a Claymore Priest, and then Logan hit a sick frog splash off the top of the chamber.
What's up, yo? Or what's up, Hex the Worker? How's it going?
So, then Priest went bye-bye. So now you're down to 4.
Yeah.
And Punk's not even in the match yet.
Oh yeah, Punk is having the time of his life. He's talking shit to everybody, especially when he enjoyed talking so much shit to Drew and Seth. Seeing them beat the hell out of each other in front of him, he was living his best life at that moment. And just a random fun fact about the chamber itself, his light kept falling, and he kept having to put it back in. I'm like, gosh, W, you have billions of dollars, but we can't keep a light in a freaking pod. Granted, I get it, it's getting knocked because people are hitting it and everything, but women weren't having that problem. You didn't have to see Liv Morgan try to put the light back in every 2 minutes. She wasn't really in the pod that long, so.
Liv was never
She was not in the pod because she started the damn thing, but yeah, no one else had that problem. Hey, what's up, King Ken? But yeah, I was there for it. I was loving it. And CM Punk, not CM Punk, Logan got eliminated by John Cena in the Attitude Adjustment. Again, I take John Cena the least seriously in that match. You said CM Punk, but I really take it less with John Cena. At least CM Punk is out there having multiple matches a year. John Cena wasn't even there for most of the last year. You saw me every now and again. We need to pop a rating or a special.
Hollywood, man.
I get that. I can get the money. Understandable. But I don't know. I thought the ending was really creative with Seth Rollins being out and being so bent on making sure this man did not go to WrestleMania that he actually cursed off the shit out of CM Punk, which I thought that was so creative. The way they had it framed up camera-wise.
As soon as he did that, I said Cena's winning.
I'm like, bro, why?
And then I said this for years. Okay. John Cena's submission it's so weak.
It does not look like it would harm a fly. It is not that move for me. I take the Attitude Adjustment any day of the week.
But his submission hold, it's all right, you have the leg secured.
Uh-huh.
All right, where's the pain there?
Yeah.
And then the way he's not even cranking back.
Yeah, that's
with the neck. He's just got his arms around that's the weakest damn
That's what I always took.
Can John Cena go see Gunther and get some training on submission wrestling? Because when Gunther puts a sleeper on you, it's believable you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
Because he's strong and his technique is great. John Cena, 20-some years, been doing this damn move. And it looks weak as shit.
It does not look like that move. I mean, I get
Cena CM Punk passed out because he was bored.
Yes, thank you. No, I'm glad you kind of protected CM Punk with that one. That
he was bored.
That curve stomp. I'll take that. it didn't have that stupid math, I'd even buy it even more. So like, okay, cool, you got curb stomped. Okay, whatever. I mean, whatever. I've seen this man take like 3 of those and kept it moving and everything. But whatever. John Cena won with submission hold. Good for John Cena. Okay. Still pissed because that means we have to wait another damn year for CM Punk to hit his WrestleMania moment. I'm going to go regardless. I'm slight spoiler, guys. Next year, going to WrestleMania. Hopefully, I get to see CM Punk in the main event. Shit, there's still time this year. I still might. Yeah, I did shape actually. Get a chance to see CM Punk in the main event this year. I hope he calls in his favor. I hope we figure it out to get him there. I am tired of seeing my man out of a WrestleMania moment. The first 2 years of his comeback into the WWE. The first year, injury. Understandable. This year, I don't know what the hell we were doing. We could have had Jey Uso get to Mania this route. I would have honestly loved to have seen Charlotte get to WrestleMania this route. But you know Charlotte ain't going to be in a damn Elimination Chamber. She's too good for the Chamber.
It's beneath her.
Yeah. Charlotte will come out there at number 30 and then win the World Rumble. That's how Charlotte books this. You know who the hell I am? You know what my last name is? Woo! I'm a Flair, damn it. I want to be 30.
Followed by a chop.
Yeah. Again, who was number 2 that year in the Rumble? Roxanne Perez. Y'all are... Come on, guys. We're saying something without saying something. We're putting these big matches, giving it all this TV time. I might want to hop on that Perez bandwagon while it's still warm. You know, you gotta get on it early. You're all the pop rock shirt, all your little Prodigy tees. Do what you gotta do, guys. Get it early. Okay, so John Cena wins the match, and as quickly as he won this match, they raised this cage, gave him all the pyro. That's probably where all their budget went, the pyro. They said, all the pyro. We got Mania money coming up soon. We got this. Okay. There's the moment we've all been looking for. We knew it was going to come. We knew how it was going to play out.
Sow your soul.
Yes. So first up, we got a really dope mixture of Fiend, which I love. For those that don't know, I love... Well, you guys know. Y'all watch me all the time. Y'all know I love Travis Scott. I got like 4 Travis Scott shoes in my house. Like right now. They're chilling. So I was excited, honestly. I know people are talking shit like, oh, who is this rapper guy? I never heard of Travis Scott. Okay, bullshit. Y'all know who Travis is. So he came out with The Rock. I'm like, why is he here? It makes no sense. I only kind of thought of it like, well, maybe because he has like the theme of WrestleMania. He does The Fiend, which is awesome. But yeah, he came out with The Rock. They get in the ring. No. First Cody was in the ring. He shook hands, gave John Cena a hug. They're both playing to WrestleMania. They're going to WrestleMania, blah, blah, blah. Travis Scott comes out. The Rock comes out. And here we go. We got The Rock doing some rather weird, uncomfortable touching of Cody Rhodes' back of his neck and stuff. I don't get that. That's not for me. No, each his own. I mean, I'm... LBTGQ, guys. Do what you gotta do. But
Rock was probably drinking a little bit before.
He said he had a contact high from hanging out with Travis Scott, which I could see happening. And I'm not gonna lie, like just that entire whole situation was just really weird. This Travis Scott, I'm not sure, like they probably didn't coach him on how to stand in a ring because he's literally sitting there with a drink in his hand with sage, just tasting everything. I don't know if that was foreshadowing or just he was just bored.
He was getting ready for later.
Yeah. So anyway, The Rock put out the ultimatum. Give me your soul, blah, blah, blah. He had the weight belt, which I don't know, The Rock and just weight belts the last 2 years has been a thing also. And Cody, give the Cody answer. I would have shaved my eyebrows if Cody had said yes. I'd have been like, let's go. Cody's something cool finally. So, at that point, Cody says he can't give him his soul. The soul belongs to... He gave his soul to the fans and some shit like that. Some weird shit, Cody. So... Then he tells The Rock to go fuck himself. And shout-outs to Peacock for not blocking that out. Shout-out to Netflix also for not blocking that out. They let that thing ride. They let all that fuck go out.
That was on Peacock.
Oh, Peacock. Oh, they when they did the replay on Netflix, they showed it too. So props to them on not locking that moment. So at that moment, we're like, oh shit, something bad's about to happen. And at that point, you can kind of figure it out because who else is in the ring?
The Rock was too calm.
Yes, John Cena is in the ring. He hugs him, and this is what I say. This is what I love John Cena. Just that facial expression from a hug to that frown. Oh my lord! I need that T-shirt. Like that's a meme somewhere.
Yeah.
That is. So The Rock does the weird thing with the hand. I don't know. Can someone tell The Rock how to like this do like a slash like?
Yeah.
He does like to the eye and then the two, then the kiss. And,
Too long.
Yes. The next thing I know, Cody gets kicked in the balls. People are loving it. They're not even feeling bad. They're like, yes, go get him, Peacemaker, go get him. And then Johnny proceeds to beat the shit out of Cody. Takes his father's Rolex, punches him in the face, uses the microphone, uses the title belt. Cody's bleeding right now. We're all loving it. Things are going great.
Ripped his shirt off and choked him with his tie.
Which, I don't know how we can get away with that spot in 2025, because ask Daniel Bryan about how that spot works with Justin Robertson.
He said 2010. Fuck y'all.
Oh my gosh. I mean, things are different now in WWE.
It's like, y'all at me for that. 15 years later, it's okay.
Oh my! It was literally the same. I think that spot. I think the other spot looked. No, the other spot looked way. This one was worse because he was bleeding and shit at that point. At least Justin Roberts, like he just had like a really like over exaggerating like that moment with the tongue hanging out and shit. Like that was like a fish that like got out of the water or something. But yeah, like that was that moment. I'm watching. There's kids crying. I already know this is like one of those WWE moments. They're like, "Ha, we got him. Ha, we're now going to sell all the WrestleMania tickets. We got kids sad. Oh man, it's beautiful." And yeah, like, oh, and after all that ass whooping, the only person that really injured this man was actually Travis Scott himself by taking his hand, slapping Cody on the back of it, which looked horrible, by the way, but it actually busted his eardrum. Truce and gave him a black eye. Yeah.
That weak ass slap?
Yes, it actually did bust his eardrum. I'm not even being, like, I'm dead serious. Like,
I mean, that was so weak. How? Cody, how?
Because he got to hit directly in the damn ear and he was unprotected. Like, at least a wrestler John Cena can kind of protect his opponent by, pulling a punch a little bit. He's not. So, yeah. The rapper injured the wrestler. Just putting it out there, the slap. Just say, I don't know, these rappers and slaps. Will Smith, the Chris Rock, I'm just saying. Everybody can catch a slap. So, yeah.
I'd say that, like, the coolest thing that could happen, I don't think they'll do this. But for story purposes, what would be really awesome is this build up now. John Cena comes out in a suit. Mm-hmm. No more making wishes. I'm gonna make a wish.
Take a wish.
You're gonna give me what I want. But what would be insane would be Cena's about to win, and then there's a screw job and Cody really is The Rock's champion.
No, you can't.
That would be epic. They won't do it, but that would be epic. Like the double sort of like Cody took such a ass beating, so there's no way. But that's what giving his soul to The Rock does. Makes everyone think. Yeah, Cena's sold his soul to The Rock to get that number 17 title run. But that would be epic if they did double swerve.
I mean, granted, it's been eons since that happened. We have seen John Cena as a heel. I think he's more fun as a heel. Granted, it was only such a limited run. Like
he's uncensored.
Yeah. Like, he would come to the ring with this little barbed wire necklace, or not barbed wire, steel chain necklace, and he would rap and have little funny innuendos and catchphrases and shit, and he'd wrestle. It'd be great. Everyone was happy. But like, I don't know how that works now. We're gonna see. Just put it out there. I'm optimistic about this one, but I don't think would have thought it'd been cool if CM Punk had sold his soul and turned heel. But again, I don't think people talk about this enough. I've seen other channels and everything. Do y'all not remember this time last year? John Cena was helping Cody win the belt. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he also might have just trying to beat up Solo, but who knows? It kind of did help out Cody in retrospect. And now he's selling his soul. Like, again, W, I'm going to give you some
Full
time
circle.
to figure this one out. Where does Roman fit in this whole storyline? Because we didn't get any Roman yesterday, so I was like, well, okay, this is what we're doing. That would have made all the sense in the world for him to attack Seth and cost Seth that match, but he didn't.
We're gonna see Roman next
we better
Monday.
See Roman Monday. I'm calling bullshit. We better. Oh.
You ready to, for that. You ready for that?
We got it now. Like, who is going to? We got one finger left, Rock. We did 3 last year. We did 2 this year. You can only do 1 now. Who's gonna be the one? I mean, Grant. I think it could be Jey Uso, but I'm like, you can't keep doing this. You can't take your 2 biggest baby faces and turn them heel within a month or 2 of each other. You'd be doing the absolute most. Shit, maybe it's Travis. I don't know. Bro, I would buy some Travis Scott ones tomorrow if he ends up costing Cody his title. I swear I will. I am that big of a Travis Scott fan. Like, you think I spend money on the WWE? Guess who gets the other half of my disposable income? Travis Scott merch, shoes, concerts. Shit ain't cheap.
Anything else to cover?
No, overall, I thought it was a really good banger of a pay-per-view. I thought, I thought Rumble was awesome, and I was there for Rumble, but this one definitely has me piqued interest for WrestleMania, which is going to happen in, 6 weeks? Again, your boy will be out there, Monster Mania. We'll be out there live streaming at least the 2 WrestleMania nights. I'm not sure about the other days. I'm still on vacation and everything while I'm out there, so I'm going to try my best to kind of keep you guys all in the loop. And we definitely go to the WWE store and everything. Because I streamed from there last time I was at an event. It was fun. So
Don't buy nothing from no vendors on the side of the street because you don't know what's in it.
Man, this beer.
You don't want a hangover situation.
I will buy me a $5 Modelo from the local Hispanic gentleman. Here you go, sir. Give me Modelo. We'll have some fun out there. WrestleMania is always a vibe. Like, if you've never been to a WrestleMania, I suggest at least doing one of them. They're always a blast. Like, you got people from all across the country coming, hanging out, and it's going to be a vibe. So let's cover a little bit about Raw, because now Raw is setting up Mania, and I need to see where they're going to go after that dope-ass pay-per-view. And they kicked off things the right way with CM Punk. Like, he was on some different kind of timing that day.
Uncensored.
Oh, yeah, I love that's the best Punk ever. Like, give him a microphone, we might get canceled tonight. He just was going for it.
Calling people bald frauds.
Oh, yeah. So there goes that theory of CM Punk turning heel. Would be cool.
That's not happening.
Yeah, like I honestly think he's gonna actually help Cody Mania time. I don't want it to be like last year where they do a tag team match before the main event the next day. Don't really need that. You don't need that every year. It made sense last year. The Rock just released like
but that's not happening this year.
Yeah. I also hope we don't have a finish like last year either, where it's like the bloodline rules and everyone their mom can come and wrestle in the match for whatever reason. You got Solo, the Undertaker, the Usos. Like it was a lot was going on last year. It was
Too
crazy.
much.
But and the biggest surprise of Raw that night was Io Sky winning the title. But will it be a singles match for the women's? Probably not. We know Rhea's gonna get back in that match.
Because Rhea took her eye off the ball.
Yeah.
Cost herself.
Has anyone ever taken their eye off the ball in wrestling and won the match? I'm thinking about it now that
Oh, that's it.
Drew McIntyre. No.
That's a great question.
CM Punk. No. Well, any of that combination of wrestlers, when they get distracted by the other person, they lose.
Yeah. The distraction is undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
It's undefeated.
I think we're gonna have some cool surprise. I'm also kind of hearing through the whispers that Stone Cold might pop in for WrestleMania this year.
Drink a beer, stun someone, and leave.
Yeah. Like the Undertaker one made no sense. Like I think that was what would be Austin's spot last year, but the Undertaker was willing to do it, and Austin wasn't. Because I don't think Austin thought he was like a good enough wrestling shape to come and do that spot. So
yeah,
that makes sense. But because they don't have a prior history like that, honestly. Like if Stone Cold would have came out last year, stunned the shit out of the Rock, and kept it moving, the crowd would have been crazy. It would have just been a wrap. Yeah. They wouldn't know how to act out there in Philadelphia. They don't already know how to act out there in Philadelphia. Let them win a Super Bowl, which they did.
And they got people
shooting at each other.
Yeah, y'all won. Y'all acting like that, clowns.
Oh, and I'm sorry if it's the Commander fans. If you have a hat in that city, they will take that shit, throw in the fire. I don't know what it is about Commander hat.
If I go to Philadelphia decked out in my gear, I'm going with Tony Montana mentality.
Oh yeah, you might need to because they different out there. But any other thoughts about Raw? Like anything you want to before we kind of close out the video?
I want Braun Breaker to have a big moment at Mania. He's a beast. That dude's an absolute beast. And to me, after wherever this run ends for the Intercontinental title, start building him for the heavyweight title.
What do you think go against Finn? Honestly, I think that's where they're leading.
Yeah, it'll be a good match, but it's going to end with Braun spearing him out of his damn boots.
I'm sorry, as much as I like Finn Balor, they are killing that character too. Like
he needs it. Actually, he needs to be on his own.
It's kind of sad.
And he would be better.
All your especially Bullet Club wrestlers getting just no kind of love in WWE. AJ Styles.
Well, AJ's been very successful.
I mean, well, that's probably like the only.
He's been heavyweight champ a few times.
And he came in at the later stage of his career too. If they had like prime TNA AJ Styles.
Hey, fun fact. AJ Styles has been with WWE for 9 years.
I can see that.
2016 Rumbles when he debuted.
And they botched that moment because they had the camera on Roman and not AJ.
But it's crazy to think that AJ has been with WWE that long.
And that finishing move is insane. I love the Styles Clash. You can catch people.
He doesn't really use it much anymore.
Yeah, because at this age he might break someone's neck with it, which he has. A couple people actually. He's broken I think 2 or 3 necks with it.
Will Ospreay.
They're not tucking the neck when they.
Will Ospreay is the master of the Styles Clash now. Yeah. Which is fine.
I'll take that win.
Because Will Ospreay's a man, so.
Wish Kenny had came over to WWE, but no, I want to stay in AEW.
I don't think he would get used right.
That's what I think about a lot of these wrestlers. Like
there's a lot of wrestlers that would not get used right if they went to WWE, and vice versa.
The Young Bucks, they definitely.
They've
the Young Bucks, great matches with
but the Young Bucks
guns.
Never would have got where they've gone today in WWE. If they were in WWE, they may have been champs maybe a couple times in 15 years.
You could have had some great Hardywood matches, which I have seen. They put on some really good matches, especially ladder matches.
Yeah.
Those two teams and ladders.
Yeah. You're gonna see a lot of crazy bumps.
Yes.
I think that's all I got, bro.
Okay, guys. Again, I forgot to mention this earlier in the video, but again, thank you guys for getting me to 3,000 view hours. Again, YouTube is kind of playing games with the whole numbers wise, but we're going to get it figured out and everything. Again, thank you guys. Thank you, John. Thank you, God, family, and friends, for everyone who's ever helped me get to this moment. It does not go for unappreciated. I definitely do want to keep working harder and bring you guys bigger and better quality stuff. Again, we're just scratching the surface. There's so many things that we have kind of tucked away as a surprise, but you guys will get them very soon. So I look forward to giving you guys all that fun stuff. And again, thank you guys so much for everything you guys have ever done for this channel. And yes, I'm going to be on a little bit later on tonight also. So again, I'll get you guys tonight. But thank you, Monster Club, for everything. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys for coming out this early in the morning to hang out. And hope you guys enjoyed the chat. Share, like, share all your friends. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, Monster Club. Love you.